Adorable episode. Really, really adorable. This series, man, it just gets you. It really gets you. The cuteness of Rurumo really gets you. And that's what I think I am enjoying the most out of this series. Because Rurumo as a character is just so cool the way she acts. And at the same time, I love the art style of this series. Now, honestly, from a standpoint, this episode, what did it serve? What did it serve overall in the course of the plot? We had some character development for Rurumo in this episode. We get to see exactly that she puts restrictions on herself. She wants to get a job for some specific reason we technically do not know about, but I'm guessing she wants to uphold her keep inside of the house, and that's probably why she decided to get a job at the cafeteria at the school. But either way, I enjoyed the episode because it had some good comedy, and honestly, I was laughing a lot in this episode. It was really cool getting to see, the connection and mood and atmosphere between the characters in this episode, and seeing how Cutey is actually starting to care for Rurumo. You really see that he's like taking an older brother type role, even though technically they're not related by blood. You can tell that Cutey is looking at Rurumo as like a little sister, and he's trying to care for her, watch out for her, and that's exactly what he's doing. And so it really shows about what kind of character he really is, and at the same time you see Rurumo is developing. For instance, she really doesn't know that Cutey will die if he finishes Rurumo's training for her. For instance, if he uses all the wishes, we can clearly see that. And it's upsetting because this is the first person Rurumo has ever had in her life that's treated her with kindness. That's what we find out this episode. We find out Rurumo had a troubled past. She was tricked into going to Earth, the down below where, the regular people are. She used her magic and she got imprisoned by these girls that were bullies. So right there it just shows you she's went through a lot, and Cutey is a big person in Rurumo's life at this moment. And if Rurumo realizes that, for instance, if she passes this test, or for instance, no longer is a witch in training, her friend or her older brother, technically Cutey, will die, she definitely will probably not want to finish her training if she does find out about that. Here's the big thing I'm wondering about. Now, as we know, Rurumo was once a full-fledged witch, okay? But, for some reason, she got put down to, like a witch in training. Now, how did she become a full-fledged, witch when she never probably killed someone? For instance, she doesn't realize that she's probably going to be killing Cutey if he uses the tickets to do wishes, because she doesn't realize Cutey will die if he uses those tickets for wishes. And so, I wonder exactly how Rurumo became a full-fledged witch in the past. So, besides that, this episode was good. I love the atmosphere and the music this episode did. I can't get enough of that opening song and the ending song. The ending song is really good, one of my favorites. And I love that yandere mother. Oh my god. That mother scares the freaking shit out of me. We only got to see her face one time when it went to yandere mode, but that was enough to frighten me, especially when you see her holding a freaking knife about to stab her son. I'm like, oh. Just, this series is really good. I can see how some people will not like Majimoji Rurumo because it definitely doesn't have the best plot from this anime season, and it definitely doesn't have really anything, groundbreaking that is new to the anime industry. But what this series does is that it manages to have a good atmosphere that's really relaxing and you really enjoy it, and it's a lot better than some of the certain individual shows that are airing this season. And so I will give Majimoji the credit it deserves. It deserves praise, and it definitely deserves, a lot more attention. Now, honestly, I am going to continue watching this series since this is episode 3. I am going to continue watching it because I have enjoyed it for the most part, and I'm interested to find out exactly what is going to happen to Cutey. Will he die in the end? Will, Rurumo become a full-fledged witch in the end, but without, taking Cutey's life? That's the big thing I want to find out. But overall, I love this episode. Tell me your thoughts about it. What was your favorite moment about this episode, everybody? You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.